So here we can see this example for the webinar. This is what we are actually doing right now. So when we decided that we wanted to do this webinar, we actually used Pardot as the marketing automation platform to automate the whole process. So this is the example that we actually followed for today's webinar. So here you can see that on the first step, or the first step for this webinar was to actually create the webinar assets. So what we did was we initially created the landing page on Pardot. We created the email marketing campaigns and all the emails inside Pardot. And then after doing that, we then implemented paid campaigns on both Facebook ads and Google ads, just because we have seen that those are the platforms that work well for us when it comes to generating leads for our webinars. Then we also sent an email to our database. So some of you might have heard about this webinar either through a paid campaign or through an email that you received. And then if you, for example, clicked on one of our ads on paid campaigns, or if you clicked on the CTA that we sent on the emails, that you would all be redirected or taken to the landing page that we created. And then that landing page actually contained a form that was also on Pardot. And the benefit of having everything on Pardot is that we could track what was happening with everything and that you were doing. So basically what happened is that after you actually filled out the form, then you would get automated email reminders. First of all, thanking you for registering for the webinar. And then you would get automated emails with reminders before the webinar or with the webinar link as well. And then we got here to the day of the webinar. And to be honest, after the webinar, we will still be contacting you via email, and this will be automated email campaigns. But the main objective of actually following up is that we want to be able to send you the presentation that you're looking at right now. Then we also want to send you some tips in terms of what are the things that you need to know in terms of whether or not you want to migrate to Pardot or not, and so on. But all these email marketing campaigns are automated, and the main benefit of actually doing this is that we only need to sit down and wait until one of you is actually interested in requesting more information about a Pardot implementation. So what we will actually be doing is analyzing all the data and reports. And then based on those reports, we will be able to find and basically understand which ones are qualified prospects. So we also have grading models and scoring models in place. So those people who interact more with our emails will probably be the ones that are showing more interest in the services that we're offering. And then if one of those prospects or one of you wants to request more information from us, then we can always schedule a phone call. If that phone call goes well, then we can create opportunities, and then we can even close clients. But here you can see that this webinar is actually a good example where we leveraged all the benefits that we have on Pardot, just to make sure that we automated the whole processes from the registration to actually all the follow-up.